Hi, today we will discuss the British immigration system in brief with a specific reference to visitor visa requirements. Visitor visa requirements are the most common sort of problem which people from third world countries are facing, because this is the most common visa which is sought after by people living in the third world countries. They have got their relatives here in UK and they intend to visit them and see them, but they are normally refused visa on one pretext or the other. So, going through the visitor visa requirements very briefly, I would like to highlight the points which must be taken into account. So one of the basic requirements, or the first requirement for a visa applicant, is that he should be genuinely seeking entry as a visitor for a limited period as stated by him in his application. Now, genuinely seeking entry for a maximum period of 6 months is a very vague term. In order for you to understand as to what that purpose could be, it could be a purpose of visiting family members, it could be to attend a wedding, it could be to attend a private medical treatment, or maybe attend a business conference, or any form of exhibition, or briefly coming on a holiday. Whatever the reason of the visit, the applicant needs to explain and convince the entry clearance officer that the length of the stay corresponds with the reason he is mentioned in his application. For example, if you are saying that you are coming here to attend a conference, you cannot say that I am going to live here for 3 months. No conference lasts for 3 months, therefore that application would be rejected on the grounds that you are not a genuinely visitor visa seeking applicant. In order for you to prove to the entry clearance officer that you are a genuine visitor, your application or the time or duration of stay in UK should correspond with the cause or with the reason of the visit for which you intend to come to UK. The second point that needs to be considered is that the visa applicant intends to leave United Kingdom at the end of the period of his visit as stated by him. Now, intention to return again is very, very difficult to prove, because it is just trying to convince the entry clearance officer of your state of mind. Now, it would be helpful to demonstrate any such incentive which should be given or produced before the entry clearance officer, that you have to go back home under all circumstances. It could be a letter from your employer which would be saying that he has to resume duty after 1 month, or it could be any other form of testimonials saying that you are running a big family business and therefore you have to return back home in order to attend to that business. These kinds of documents will help you in granting visitor visa. The third important point is that the visa applicant does not intend to take up employment in UK, whether it is a paid employment or it is an unpaid employment. He should not take up any form of employment during his visit to UK. Another factor which you must keep in view these days is that the immigration officer has the power to search a passenger's luggage when he comes at Heathrow Airport. So if he finds any material which is contrary to your claim, then he has the power to refuse entry in UK. For example, if you have got a CV, if you have got some kind of business material with you which could prove that you are not a genuine visitor, then that immigration officer will refuse entry, because he would say that you are deploying deception. You have not genuinely sought entry to UK as a visitor. You are coming here with a different aim, with a different objective, and that hence your visa would be refused. The fourth point is that the visa applicant does not intend to produce goods or provide services within UK, including the selling of goods and selling of services directly to the members of the public. This is something which is very common, because you should not be equipped with any such material which could prove that you are coming here to offer any kind of services or do any form of employment while you are studying here in UK. If you have got a negative immigration history, that will have an impact on your visa application. That's something which you must keep in view. For example, if a lot of your visas have been refused in the past, then that will have an impact on the decision of the entry clearance officer when you are applying for a visitor visa. Therefore, please bear that in mind, that you should not have a adverse immigration history. The fourth point that you should bear in mind is that the visitor visa applicant is not allowed to study in UK during his visit. Therefore, you should not demonstrate in any manner that you will be coming here to do or take up any kind of course or study at a school which is maintained by the government. Most important of all, that the applicant will be able to maintain and accommodate himself and any of his dependents who are accompanying him from his own resources without any recourse to public funds. By that we mean that you should have enough resources available with you, that when you are coming here to UK for a period of 1 month, then you should be able to sustain and you should be able to maintain yourself for that particular period. You should have enough funds with you, and that fund should be demonstrated before the entry clearance officer that yes, I have this much kind of money available, and I'm comfortably able to take me and my family and live in UK for a period of 1 month without having any problems whatsoever, any financial problems whatsoever. This has to be demonstrated. It could be in the form of traveler's checks which you may carry with you, and you can show to the entry clearance officer that I am carrying £1,000, £2,000, whatever, depending on the visit that you are planning to take to UK. You must have that kinds of fund available, and you should be able to convince the visa officer that yes, I have the money available and that I will be able to maintain myself adequately. The visa applicant should be able to meet his cost for the return journey or the onward journey. That's another point, and this can be easily demonstrated if you have got a return ticket in your hands saying that yes, I am going to go back after a period of say 1 month or 2 months, whatever you plan to come here for. Then that also proves your intention of the fact that you do not intend to live here and that you are going to go back to your home country after concluding this visit. Obviously, there are different rules for children. The normal visa applicant must be over the age of 18, which obviously maybe you might be if you are not a child. So, keeping in view these factors which I have discussed just now, if you bear all these factors in mind, then I am absolutely positive that a visitor visa will not be refused and you will be easily granted one. Last of all, if you have any further doubts in your mind, you can always visit our website, which is called www.ukvisastoday.com, and you will be able to see for yourself as to what are the visa requirements, and we will also be able to help you in deciding as to what is the best course of action for you.